day 16. We're on the way to Rose Lake, going by Sally Keys Lakes. There's Andy going down the trail. And I just thought this area was interesting. We're sort of up at the top of a hill, top of a area, and you can see it's very flat. There were a lot of campsites around, and I can see ridges out that way, back behind us. I see ridges out that way. You can just see them through the trees. I thought this was a really interesting area. Lots of sand up here too. And there's Andy. It's been a bit of a rough morning so far. Pretty big elevation gain out of MTR. We're now at about 10,000 feet walking along Sally Keys Lake. It's actually really pretty. It's a cool little trail right along the lake. We're gonna have lunch up at the second lake just up here to the left. And maybe rest a little bit. That's where we're at. All right, just had lunch. We were at Sally Keys, the upper lake for lunch. Now we're making a run to Selden Pass. Really pretty. See, kind of parked out. And after that, we're down for a couple miles. We're gonna head to Rose Lake. Should be pretty nice. Okay, see ya. Selden Pass, looking forward towards Marie Lakes. This is gorgeous. Maybe the best view. That might be my favorite. This huge basin down here, the Marie Lakes to the left. Super cool. And Bear Creek down below right there. Drops down in there. Beautiful. Amazing. Just finished on Selden Pass and we're coming down. Just with this view of Marie Lake, and it's just beautiful. This might be my favorite view of this entire trip. I'm gonna flip around, get some view of Dad walking along, and you'll see it. Well, here we are. Got out that way. We came from that direction down in the valley down there, not the peak. And we made it to Rose Lake. Here goes Andy, looking for a campsite. We just ran into some search and rescue guys. They've been looking for a fellow that's been lost in the mountains since February. And we've seen signs all over the place. Pictures of his gear and description of him and pictures of him. So they're bringing in crews looking for him right now. We saw them down there at the bottom of this trail, and they said hadn't been anybody up here at this lake for 2 or 3 days. So this will be fun. We'll be all alone. Here we are at Rose Lake. There's our camp. I just got cleaned off and I'm air drying here down at the lake. It's really beautiful. This is a mile off the JMT. There's the tent set up. A little grouping of trees next to the tent. The lake curves around to my left just a little bit. Andy just kind of rinsed off. I did too. And we're trying to get our warm clothes on. What do you think the temperature is? 65? No. No, I think it's 55.
I'm cold. It's the first time I've been this cold. I've not been this cold yet. Yeah, I don't...
Some trees in the near hillside and then mountains in the distance. All around the lake here. Just so pretty. There's a different angle on Rose Lake. See the tent over there? And I wanted you to see what's behind us. We came from down in the valley, and I'm just getting around to pointing in that direction now. That's the valley we came out of, and it just doesn't look very spectacular on the video. Let me see if I can make it larger. It's just spectacular out there. Some mountain, huh? Beautiful.
Bob, how you feeling right now?
Well, we just finished up a pretty good hike, 2 climbs up here to Rose Lake. And when we were done, I was really tired. But now, after rinsing off in the lake and having something to eat, I think I might have been bonking. So now that I've rinsed off and had something to eat,
Not blinking.
I feel much better.
And here's our view. Tell us a little bit about the view that you're seeing out there.
You had some comments about the highest peak out there. What did you say it was?
Hooper.
Hooper, Mount Hooper?
I think Mount Hooper is right there.
And you're filming to the
West.
well, no, the sun went down that way. South.
Southwest.
Yeah. And of course, in the foreground is the beautiful, beloved Rose Lake.
We're just hanging out, eating dinner.
A little snow out there on the slopes.
Yep.
Here we are. This is day 17. Is this day 17? We're still at Rose Lake. There's the view out to the east. And right down here, we've got an angler who's fishing for golden trout. He's got his lure, his fly, No, nothing there. Go down a little bit further. There's lots of little pools in this stream coming out of Rose Lake, going down. We came up the stream yesterday, or at the end of the day. Had some nice waterfalls, but it's fairly flat up in this area until it starts to drop. And apparently the golden trout like to hang around in these pools. Andy fished a little bit earlier today and caught several of them out here. One of the biggest ones he's caught so far. So he's got that fly sitting in the water there. We had a couple of scenarios this morning when we just hit it as soon as it hit the water. Oh, he's got one. He hit it again. He's got him. Pulling him in. Hey, there he is. Nice sized golden trout. See the water down there. Still flipping and flopping.
Big one. Bigger, you think?
Yep. Aren't they pretty? Sort of like a rose-colored belly and a yellow side and sort of brown at the top. There he is. And gently let him go. Yay! Got him that time. Oh, there he is. There he's pulling him in. Oh, still fighting. I'm just pulling the lure out, and fly out, and letting him go.
Here we are cleaning up camp in the process this morning and getting out of Rose Lake. As you see, we've got we got the tent partially taken down. Starting to shove all our stuff in the bags and getting ready to go. And this is where we stayed. It's really cool. We got about 13 miles today, so it's going to be a long day. We're going to have to move and eat well and keep ourselves fueled, and should be good. One last look at Rose Lake. It's pretty amazing. Let's see if I can. There it is out there. Beautiful. Pretty blessed to stay here. Pretty alone, which is nice for a change. The JMT's real busy, so it's good. Really good. Okay, bye. Okay, so we're a ways in to our hike today. Almost about to stop for lunch. About 1 o'clock. It's been quite an eventful day. Passed through Bear Creek. The search and rescue team that was looking for a dead guy passed us, and about I don't know, quarter mile up the trail you hear this crazy commotion, and then we walk to see what's going on. Apparently one of the horses kicked open a yellow jacket's nest and started wigging out and kicked off its side bags boxes, and I got stung a bunch of times, and it's crazy. So, but despite that, we continue to cruise along. Dad's killing it today. Bye.
And we've been walking in this wooded area for, I don't know, almost an hour. And it's just a hillside with a lot of trees, and goes Andy down the trail. A lot of trees and these little weeds. So we've been making some good time walking this for quite some time, in between Rose Meadow and Pocket Meadow. We just did our first climb, We're gonna go down soon and then a second climb up to Pocket Meadow.
Coming down this really steep section of trail, we came across this massive tree trunk that's like on the edge of the, look how huge that is. Bob's gonna go under it, make sure it's safe for me to go. Yeah, how are you? Okay on the other side?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Wow. That's huge.
Been there for a long time.
Okay, see ya. As you can see, now we're descended to almost like this massive aspen forest. And these are like the biggest aspen trees that I've ever seen. They're huge. All over.
Here's Andy crossing the bridge at the bottom of the valley. We're getting ready to climb up to Pocket Meadow now. It's getting a little rain, it's getting a little threatening, so we'll see what we do. Here we are at the campsite, the end of day 18. You can just right past that the big rock is the North Fork of the Mono Creek, and we climbed up that at the end of the day today. We're all set up at camp, and we're in Pocket Meadow, and we've got this rock face right over in front of us. And right now, Andy is boiling water for dinner. And there's the tent set up for the evening.
Okay, here we are this morning of the 19th, getting ready to leave Pocket Meadow, and kind of breaking down camp, seeing the clothesline. Bob's doing the toe surgery. They were hoping to head up to Virginia, Lake Virginia, and there is the man, the myth, the legend. Want to say hello?
Hey, the Bobster here.
We're on our way up to Silver Pass. Here's a shot of where we came from down there in the valley. Say hi, Andy.
Hey.
Mountain's way up there.
That little V in the farthest.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably is.
2.8 miles? That looks pretty far.
Yeah, maybe not.
And there's the valley where we came from yesterday. Good climb today so far. We've only been walking for about half an hour. Today is day 19. A little smoky out there too. Still fire's going somewhere.
Just coming down off of Silver Pass, about 4 miles into our day. That was a sneaky big pass. It was not the hardest, but it wasn't easy. And we still got about, I don't know, maybe 7 miles to go before we get to Lake Virginia. That's the goal, Lake Virginia today. And you can see kind of on this little spine right here, just kind of cool. Back behind me is Silver, and then over here is a bunch of lakes, like I think Chief Lake, Papoose Lake off to the left over here. It's real pretty. So we got into camp today kind of earlier, around 3:30. Got cleaned off and got the tent set up, kind of resting a little bit, gearing up for dinner, getting some more calories and food for the second to last day before Reds. And yeah, so we'll probably go to bed earlier tonight. I'll turn around and I'll show you we're at Virginia Lake, kind of show you where we're camped and then what the lake looks like. Okay, so I'm on the shore looking back, and then our tent is literally just right there, and then this is Virginia. There's a beast today. 3,500 feet of elevation gain, actually more than maybe we would have anticipated. Getting up to this little basin here where this huge lake is at. Huge. And that's it.
Andy says that's the with a what glow?
Alpenglow.
Alpenglow on the mountains out there across the lake. And we have quite a few visitors here tonight. See a green tent out there and a blue tent right there. See dad's puts in there. There's a guy down at the shore. And you can see mountains in the distance.
Pretty cool shot too.
Well, there's another one way out there through the trees.
What?
Another mountain out there through the trees. Pretty lake.